What it do? It's Kimchi, and welcome to my quest for personal best. This is week 6, day 4, and the focus today is on bench and arms. So it's a bro sesh, and today's random thought of the day just got me thinking about Spartan races. Well, Spartan races are pretty much obstacle course races, and I remember one year I want to say at least 4 or 5 years ago, I did 3 Spartan races in one year, and you get a medal for each race you complete. And if you complete these 3 different type of races in one calendar year, you get a special trifecta medal. The difference with each race is pretty much the length of the race. The Spartan Sprint is one of them, and that's 3 miles. The other type is the Spartan Super, which is about 8 miles, and the Spartan Beast is 12 or 13 miles. The first Spartan race I completed was the Spartan Super, which was 8 miles. It was the 8 mile one, not the M&M 8 mile, but 8 miles to complete. Everybody from the 313. Anyways, I was doing CrossFit at the time, and our CrossFit gym did that Spartan race together. There was about, I want to say, at least 30 or 40 of us, and we all started together and obviously finished at different times based on our fitness level. So the Spartan Super it was in Arizona. I'm going to say about 30 45 minutes away from Vegas, and I forgot what the city was called, but it was fairly close to Vegas. So this was around the summertime, and Vegas in the summer is hot as hell. I want to say it was at least in the hundreds, the low hundreds. So 8 miles, and there's about 20 obstacles you need to complete along the way. Some examples of the obstacles were like monkey bars, or climbing walls, or jumping walls, crawling under barbed wire, going under mud, swinging on a rope, throwing spears. And I remember one of the obstacles is they tell you a sequence of numbers like 23, 4, 7, 18, and 5. And like the last mile, you would have to recite that number sequence. And if you get it wrong, you have to do like 10 burpees. And any obstacle you can't do, you do 10 burpees. So yeah, that's how the Spartan races work. And I was pretty much flying through the obstacles and doing a light jog for the most part. I felt good, and I kept skipping all the water stations. There's like a water station every mile, and I just kept running past them because I felt good, and I just wanted to finish as fast as possible because it was hot as hell. So I was just running through, and then I see the mile 7 marker, and I felt excited that I was almost done. And once I saw that 7 mile marker, I just start sprinting. I just start running as fast as I can because I'm almost done, almost finished with the race. Then out of nowhere, my right calf just cramps up bad, and I mean bad. I collapse on the ground. I start yelling like a baby, and I felt my right calf just shrivel into itself. Like my sock was loose. And my socks, the socks that I wear they always fit tight. So my right sock felt loose because I was just hella cramped. And that just meant I was hella dehydrated. So there I am on the floor in pain, and there's just random people checking on me. I remember one dude throws packets of mustard. They just throws packets of mustard at me. I was like, what the fuck is this? You got like hot dogs in your backpack too, or what? And then he was like, no, man, just eat it. It has like a lot of sodium. So I just freaking just opened those 3 packets of mustard, and the cramps slowly started going away. And I finally get up. I start stretching my calf. Then a random girl gives me like a couple Gatorade chews because it has electrolytes. And I start feeling better. Man, shout out to all those random people always helping out. Random people out there at the Spartan races. But man, I just remember that was one of the worst calf cramps I ever experienced. and I've experienced a lot of calf cramps. I pretty much walked or semi jogged the last mile or so, and I remember the very last obstacle was always jumping over a pit of fire, which is pretty dope. And that was pretty much my first Spartan race experience. And after that, I never skipped a water station again. But yeah, that was my first Spartan experience. It was pretty fun. Um, and then there's like random people like taking pictures at random spots at the race, and I have some hilarious candid pictures where I come out, I like dive under the mud, and then I come right out of the mud, and then they just take a picture. I just look like a dumbass. But yeah, today's working set was bench. Pretty much just do four sets of five. 4 sets of 5 reps, just 70% of your 1 rep max on your bench. I calculated it ended up being 220, but I put 225 on the bar, and I tried to pause every rep, and everything felt strong. My bench feels really strong. So after that 4x5, there was a really good arm session. Did some bicep curls. We did some bench dips. Did some straight bar curls. Some tricep pull downs. Some diamond push-ups. Oh man, those diamond push-ups are tough. And it just gave me a really good tricep pump. But yeah, I did complete my trifecta medal for the Spartan races. So I did 3 Spartan races in 1 calendar year, and the Spartan sprint was pretty easy. So I did the Spartan Super first, which is the 8-mile one, and then I did the Spartan Sprint, and then the last one I did for that calendar year was the Spartan Beast, and that was 12 miles or 13 miles, and I think I'll save that for maybe tomorrow, my experience for that. So imagine my experience on the 8-mile one, and then add 4 or 5 more miles to that. Yeah, and that was quite an experience. Anyways, this looks like this is the last set for my 4x5. Again, everything is just flying. Everything feels good. Actually, I think this is the 3rd set. And the weather right now in Vegas is feeling real good as well. I mean, it was still cold this morning, but I was looking at the forecast, and it looks like it's starting to heat up, getting to the mid 70s and the low 80s. So I'm kind of excited that the weather's heating up. I'm getting sick of this cold weather. And yeah, I thank everybody for watching and listening and the support for yesterday's video. I know I felt or it seemed like I was a Debbie Downer yesterday, but sometimes that motivation is not there every day, and yesterday was one of those days, but I just pushed through and got that shit done. And looks like this is the last set. Again, thank you everybody for watching. Hit this video with a like. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Thank you for following me on my journey for the quest for my personal best. And I'll see you next time. Cheers.